I'm here with Darby Little Soldier of the Lakota Buffalo Ranch down in Greenville, Texas. And there's a lot to Arby. A lot of stories have been said about Arby. A lot of speculation about the buffalo in Arby, and a lot of truths and untruths, I think, have been given us throughout the last year and few months. But I would like Arby to tell the rest of the story now. I mean, it's been over a year, and it's a lot has been written, a lot has been said about you, and I would like for you to kind of end it, you know, and just kind of give a brief what you want to say to everybody about the Buffalo Lightning Medicine Cloud, and where you stand as a man, where you stand as a First Nation person, and what is your lineage to Sitting Bull?
To Sitting Bull, I'm the fourth generation. He had two sons. One was John Sitting Bull and Henry Little Soldier. Henry Little Soldier's mother was a Buffalo woman, and she was a Rickra. So that's where we descend from. And from that descendant all the way till the present day today, that'd be the fourth generation from him. And one of his sons was a scout for Custer Scout Little Soldier, and he was in Mandan, North Dakota, at Fort Lincoln, and he took them all the way, Custer, all the way out to the battle at Little Bighorn. You can see on the monument the name carries on there, and it goes down to my grandson. Now, I always spoke of having a white buffalo, not knowing that I was ever going to be given one, or one sent to me, and one was sent here to Greenville, Lakota Ranch. And right now, he was born a couple years ago, and his half-brother's still alive. But at this moment, the way things have carried on, I guess the stories are that because of a charge of $5 parking fee to come see him, that's why he was taken from me. He said because all the expense was supposed to be out of me, and I had people here I paid to come and talk and MC and dance and everything else. I paid people to be here, but they wanted their pay so they could pay their bills, but I had to pay for porta pots and everything else, but I was supposed to pay for that too. So I was just calling for a $5 help fee to help me pay for the porta pots, and they said, well, that's wrong, you can't do that, and that's why that buffalo's taken from you, which is kind of a low-key, below-the-belt hit. That should be the scenario that he was taken from me. That wasn't the scenario how he got killed. He got killed by somebody shot the mother, had a bullet hole through right underneath this back forearm, right through the lungs and straight out the other side over here. She died of a bullet wound. And the calf, there was so much taken from him when we found him 4 days later after we got back from Oklahoma City, when I found him out here in the pasture. And they said he died of black leg, according to Hunt County and Texas Rangers. What they did is sweep underneath the carpet so they'd get out of it. They didn't have any law that would back this scenario anyway if he was killed. So that was their way to sweep it underneath the carpet and get out of it. So myself, I know who did it, and I know who did it for sure. And these two people are still running free, but one day it's going to get them, and they're going to pay the price.
Looking at that, I mean, I from afar, I think people are looking at it as we're never going to know.
Right.
We're never going to know. We're never going to know what truly happened there. We have the coroner saying one thing, and then we have eyewitnesses out in the field saying another, and you know. So I think what is important then, if we go past all that stuff now, and we say, what I want to know though is from you is, how do you feel about your grandfather being a scout for Custer? What does that do to you? What does that bring into you?
He was asked to do a duty, and he did his duty for the United States, and he did it for the natives. He took Custer to where he was going to end his career. He led him there to where we're going to finish him. He was finished there.
Okay.
Little Soldier was not in the battle. He left. All the Rick Raw warriors did not have to fight. All the scouts. He asked them. He said, "You're done. You got me here. You can leave." They left. Well, when they left, he was running down the hill. His horse tripped and fell in a prairie dog hole and got up when the battle broke out and his horse took off. Well, he knew because Sidney told him if they find you, they're going to take your rocks and smash your face in. And that way there, when you come to the crater, they won't know who you are and they'll send you back down. So he had that in his mind. So he run down all the way down the Bighorn there, and the horse was running by. He got on the horse and got out of there and rode all the way back, got back to Fort Lincoln, and his horse was there. And they said, "Little soldier, come hold your horse." So he walked over and he held his horse. He was holding his horse, and they took a picture of it. And then in the history books today, little soldier holds the only survivor of the battle at Little Bighorn, General George Armstrong Custer's horse. When that was his horse, because he was the mail runner from Fort Lincoln all the way out to the battle, taking mail back and forth, so the horse knew his way pretty good going out there and back. So, and that's just a little twinge in what history books have written and how things really are. And there's no hard feelings against that. I fought for this country too in Vietnam, and not by wanting to, but I did, and got a wound over that, and I still lived on, and we're still in a free country, and we really thrive on the United States being a free country, and us fighting for it has made a difference.